Jesus Christ, the central figure of Christianity, taught us numerous ways to better ourselves every day through his sermons, parables, and actions. He emphasized the importance of living a virtuous life, forgiving others, and loving our neighbors as ourselves. Jesus' teachings are timeless and universal, applicable to people of all faiths and backgrounds. By following his guidance, we can improve our character, relationships, and overall well-being. One of the primary ways Jesus taught us to better ourselves is through the practice of self-reflection and humility. In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Matthew 5:3. This verse highlights the importance of recognizing our limitations and weaknesses and being willing to learn and grow from our mistakes. By acknowledging our flaws and being humble, we can open ourselves to new experiences, knowledge, and personal growth. Jesus also taught us to prioritize our spiritual development over material wealth and status, saying, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal." Matthew 6:19. This emphasis on spiritual growth encourages us to focus on our inner development rather than external possessions or achievements. Another key aspect of Jesus' teachings is the importance of treating others with kindness, compassion, and respect. In the parable of the Good Samaritan, Jesus illustrates the value of loving our neighbors as ourselves, regardless of their background, social status, or circumstances. Luke 10:25-37. This parable teaches us to be empathetic, generous, and inclusive, recognizing that we are all part of a larger community. By following Jesus' example, we can cultivate stronger, more meaningful relationships and create a more harmonious and supportive environment. Additionally, Jesus taught us to forgive others and let go of grudges, saying, "If you forgive those who sin against you, your heavenly Father will forgive you." Matthew 6:14. This message of forgiveness encourages us to release negative emotions such as anger and resentment and instead choose to understand, pardon, and reconcile with others. Jesus also taught us the value of living a simple, authentic, and honest life. In the Sermon on the Mount, he says, "Let your yes be yes, and your no be no. Anything beyond this comes from the evil one." Matthew 5:37. This verse emphasizes the importance of integrity, sincerity, and transparency in our words and actions. By being truthful and authentic, we can build trust, credibility, and stronger relationships with others. Furthermore, Jesus encouraged us to live in the present moment rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. In the Gospel of Matthew, he says, "Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." Matthew 6:34. This message reminds us to focus on the present, appreciate the beauty and wonder of each day, and trust that God will provide for our needs. Finally, Jesus taught us the importance of serving others and using our talents and resources to make a positive impact on the world. In the parable of the talents, Jesus encourages us to be faithful stewards of the gifts and abilities we have been given and to use them to benefit others. Matthew 25:40-30. This parable teaches us to be responsible, creative, and generous with our resources, recognizing that our actions can have a profound impact on the lives of those around us. By following Jesus' example and teachings, we can better ourselves every day by cultivating a sense of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. We can become more compassionate, empathetic, and caring individuals and contribute to creating a more just, peaceful, and loving world. Ultimately, Jesus' teachings remind us that personal growth and development are lifelong journeys, and that by following his guidance, we can become the best versions of ourselves and make a positive difference in the world.